Happy Thursday. How you doing? By the way, oh my god! Like, before we even talk about anything, I've just spent the last 45 minutes, yeah, fixing shit that I didn't even break. Yeah, how's that? My World of Warcraft, boom. Apparently, got a hold of a gun during the night and killed itself. Completely broken. Wouldn't start. I got an error on it. I think it was a CAS error. Yeah. Um, then when I did that, um, repaired it, got a slightly different error. Then had to scan and repair the whole game, which has taken almost 40 minutes. Yeah, amazing. Um, then my Stream Deck. So obviously I use my little Stream Deck to control some of the things that I do on stream and when I'm recording and stuff like that. Stream Deck apparently got a hold of a weapon during the night, killed itself completely. Um, I've lost all my plugins that I've been using for it. So you get certain little plugins that allow you to sort of link to things. So I have one for Streamlabs because I use it for streaming and recording. Yep, totally gone. They don't even exist. There isn't even a fucking trace of these plugins. I can't remember what plugins I had. So I've installed Streamlabs. The Streamlabs one works. Nothing else works. So yeah, that is and that has taken me almost 45 minutes. So it was about 10 o'clock when I actually sat down to record, and yeah, man, totally gone to the wind. No idea. Um, yeah, man. So I sort of got up at like maybe about 9:30. I was like scrolling in bed and I thought, right, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go get a coffee, um, sit and do my video. So, like a good boy, went to get a coffee. Yeah, came home, sat down with said coffee, um, and thought, right, okay, let's record. Let's get this video sort of done and rendered. Finish my work for the day, and then I can stream in a little while. And because everything shat itself so fucking hard, coffee's gone. So my good coffee is gone. I'm back on the Vatican special here, and yeah, just overall really weird fucking morning. I am worried that there are other things that have got a hold of weapons during the night. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see how that goes on stream because again, have no idea, none at all. I keep looking at Streamlabs, so I'm like, is there an error? Is something wrong? Have I done something? Help me, God. So yeah, look, you can get the fuck away from me. So yeah, aye. So other than that, um, that's how my morning has started. That pretty much sums up how fucking shit everything has been. So yeah, defeat Cookie's leftovers in the dead mines. Old bottle cap. Oh, we need to check. Right, hang on a minute. We're going on a side quest in this video. Where the fuck do we get those? Old bottle cap. Wow. So yeah, I have an actual big piece of news. Yeah, I've finally done my will. Okay, that's just a joke. Okay, for fuck's sake, it's just a joke. Yeah, we finally killed the fifth mythic boss last night. Um, Lockenstock. Yeah, and it has been a fucking nightmare. Now, if you've watched stream in the last month and a half, yeah, but 6 weeks. If you've seen me on a raid night on a Sunday, you have seen me fight this boss. This boss is a joke. Now, I get it. I am not any like crazy hardcore raider. My guild isn't. There's a lot of players that are far superior to me in my guild. But I hold my own as a frost mage. I hold my own. Okay. I do. I'm not completely and utterly fucking disabled. Yeah, I'm part of a mythic raid team, and yeah, we just have like lots of like confusion, lots of little mistakes, and it has caused us great fucking pain to kill this boss. But last night, right now, last night we were we were like, oh mate, we were like 20 pulls deep. Yeah. We gotten close, man. We had a 5% wipe. We had an 11% wipe, I think, and we were like going into the last phase of this boss. I think we had 18 people alive during the sort of going into the last phase. There's a really big laser beam. Then you have to move to the other side of the room, and then there's a fuck ton of damage. So losing a healer is really difficult at that little stage because there's so much damage to heal. Laser beam comes, boom, 7 people gone. Absolutely fucking gone. Someone with the wrong color moves to the wrong area and kills me and I think one other person. So I'm like, right, okay, that is like very frustrating because it was such a good pull. And the raid leader's like, right, okay, we'll just wipe, we'll go again. And I'm looking at the boss health and it's like 8%. And one of like the other raid leaders who does like all of our callouts and stuff, and he's like, whoa, 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 wait. And there's like, I think at this point there's 9 people alive. There's only one tank. Mines spawn, so there's 4 mines to kill. Yeah. First one's done. Second one, the person who's supposed to do it dies. So now they're having to send other people, and I think the tank did one. And the tank doing it drags the boss across the whole room, drags the boss all the way back, and all the while they're trying to keep DPS in it. It goes lower and lower and lower, and I think there was at the end, I think there was 7 people alive out of 20. And yeah, man, they fucking killed it. We got it. There was a disgusting amount of cheering on Discord. I think we were all very very happy to be finally done with the garbage that is Lockenstock. It has been a very, very tough boss. Hang on a minute, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. Yeah, it's been a very, very tough boss because all of the little mistakes just are so they're punished so badly. If you lose like a couple of people early on, it makes it even more difficult at the end, and it is just yeah, it is just a boss that has I think it has killed like quite a few like sort of casual guilds. Where what am I doing? I'm lost. Loot this guy. I genuinely don't know. I've never done dead mines. Okay, maybe if I wasn't a giant bear. I have no idea how to get into dead mines. Yeah, so I think a lot of casual guilds have unfortunately sort of not like been able to pass Lockenstock purely because it's like it's a hell of a lot of what's that word called where everybody has to be like on the same page. I have no idea what the word is, man. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, it requires a lot of like everybody plays perfect because if you don't, you just that's it. You're cooked, and it's like it's okay like spending time on a difficult boss. I've done it so many times. Mythic raiding is it's not for the faint of heart because the amount of time you spend progressing and actually not getting anywhere. It's very difficult to sort of keep the momentum and keep happy and log in every week and do your raids and oh blah 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 blah, right? So like doing 100 pulls on a boss, if you see progress week to week, it's fine, right? You don't even notice it because at the end of it, you're like, oh shit, like we're better than we were last week. So it becomes like it becomes okay, I suppose. This boss though has been not like that because we got the hang of everything. But what it is it's individual people's mistakes that are causing us the trouble, and it's like oh, we killed the snake, and it's hard not to get annoyed, but obviously everybody just owns up to it eventually, right? They're like, oh yeah, sorry, that was my fault, or I made the mistake last night. I was supposed to kill a mine. I ran and jump on the mine, and I died as I hit the mine, and the mine did not go off, so some other damage killed me, and I didn't realize that, so I just didn't call that out, and then that mine inevitably wiped the raid, and raid leader was like, "Why didn't you call it out?" And I was like, "Well, I jumped on top of it and died. I thought I died to the damage of the mine," and he was like, "Right, okay." And it's like, well, what can you say, right? It's just an accident. But yeah, it was just, oh man, I'm so glad to be done with it. We are now going to stop our progress. We're not going to go to the sixth boss. We are going to do some achievement runs, and wow, this guy's boom dead. Get fucked. Retransmog. We're going to do some achievement runs, and obviously, I'm just going to continue to gear up my old. My old? What am I even saying? My rogue. My old? Mate, honestly, my brain. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to gear up my rogue. I'm gonna do that, and wait, where's this guy I need to kill? Continue to gear up my rogue because I'm most likely going to be playing that in the next raid tier. So we don't have a rogue and we have a ton of mages, so it just makes sense to re-roll, right? I'm probably more comfortable on my rogue anyway, so why not? But yeah, that's WoW news for me. I finally finished the visions as well. I've got the achievements for the 5. I kind of want to do the feat of strength for the 8. So I will look into making sure that I've gotten all of the masks, and then I will probably try that run of 8. I don't think that'll be so many items. None of it's transmog though. Yeah, I do the feat of strength, get the 8 masks, and sort of check that one off the list. Other than that, I genuinely have nothing sort of left on my list. Bro, just if we just kill everything, free chest. So here's the battle pet guy. Well, there's his pets. Where's he? Am I really gonna need to look up where it is? Bro, transmogs for days, man. Kidding me? I've got a bank full of them. I need no transmog, please. Thank you. Right. What do we have for sale here? I've got bags full of shit and I don't know why. It's all transmogs. Of course it is. Herbs, we can get rid of that. Fucking rum, get rid of that. Cloth we can keep. That we can get rid of. That we can get rid of. That we can get rid of. Dastardly jewels. Shit. Fuck that. What is this? Done. Gone. Leather. Garbage. Garbage. Elemental air. Garbage. Cloth. Good. Right, okay. What else? Yeah, in World of Warcraft, obviously, we finally had our announcement. By the way, like finally had that announcement of when the new release is going to be coming. So it's at like the start of August. I think it's like the 3rd, the 11th, or some shit. Which is great. I mean, it is. It's 11th, 5th, something. I don't know. But yeah, it's like finally, right? Because like it feels like this has went on for like a long time, and it's not it's becoming not fun, I suppose. Um, Especially because our progress has been a load of pish as well. Like constantly like doing the same boss for the last 2 months is kind of rubbish. But yeah, all done now, and finally we can start moving towards like our next raid tier, which has been, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to actually, hopefully, loving this game again. So yeah, we'll see. Other than that, I am back to where I am in Overwatch. Finally got back to Pro 2. I'm close to Pro 1, so I'm hoping to get All Star this season. Once I get All Star, well, there's not going to be anything to stop me going sort of as high as I can, um, which is the plan. There isn't a. I don't know if I'm capable of All Star because I'm gonna need to like really, really change how I play, and I'm probably gonna get stuck playing Soldier, which is kind of rubbish. Guys, we were supposed to ask the guy to bring us down. God fucking damn it. Well, we might as well murder everybody that's in here now. God damn it. Yeah, I actually had fun playing Rocket League as well, believe it or not. I was playing with my duo Illusions, and yeah, we had quite a bit of fun. Um, I mean, we're still nowhere near two diamond players now stuck at the lower end of platinum, so it is very very shit. I think is the best way to say it. Like the games are either bizarrely yeah, fucked. The games are either bizarrely one-sided towards us or against us. Like it is absolutely insane. And it's punishing to do alone, but at least playing with your duo, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more tolerable. But yeah, I mean, other than that, there isn't much more in terms of gaming. Everything for me is like my life is basically falling the fuck apart. It's becoming not very fun. Summertime isn't exactly the best time of year for me. Purely because like holidays, um, not seeing my daughter quite as much, and I've got some other like stresses that are sort of weighing down on me. I have an appointment tomorrow, so for those of you who don't know, I see a psychologist because, well, yeah, I see a psychologist because, um, so I've got that to sort of speak about tomorrow, to try and get on top of these things before anything worse happens, I suppose, is the best way to put it. That sounds really stupid and dark, but well, it's the way it is, right? Like I can't really do anything about that. So kind of kind of is the way it is. Bro, three of the same axe. Are you joking me? Jesus Christ, mate. But yeah, I mean, other than that, like, I will get there. It will be fine. It will be what it is. And three of the same one. That is absolutely fucking cool. Jesus Christ, mate. Right, can you please port me out? No, you can't. Of course you can't. Can we get out this way? Why do I feel like we can't? Oh my fucking good god. Nice. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about. I've got a couple of thank yous. Obviously, my coffee this week was covered by our own Neon, yeah, and Bells. So thank you for the coffee. The coffee was amazing. I walked to the bakery to get the coffee, and then everything melted down, and then I got stuck drinking normal coffee again. But yeah, I mean that was shit. It was good while it lasted. That probably got me through a fucking tough ass 45 minutes. But yeah, all fixed now, and I'm hoping that it stays that way. Am I okay? Yeah. Thank you for covering the coffee. If you want to continue to see these videos of me ranting and my life falling apart, then by all means, check the link below and get me a coffee. That is all I ask. The fact that you're here, you watch the videos and all that sort of stuff is more than I could ever ask for. If you want to get me a coffee, that is greatly appreciated. If somebody does, like, it's awesome, and I use it to basically motivate myself to sit and make these videos. Um, as you would have noticed, if you haven't seen it, I did make a clip video. I'm going to be doing one of those every month, so that is something to look forward to at the end of the month. We have a special thanks to Jay. Jay is our mod, and he has been clipping a lot of the things that are going into these videos. So you really have him to thank and not me. But if you clip anything, that is it's insanely helpful for me, because it's so difficult to go through VODs afterwards, especially when you spend 6 hours streaming. Okay, it becomes very, very difficult. Right, I have no idea who this is or how to defeat him, but I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to use the Reaver. We're going to do this bullshit thing. Probably the Mind Slayer. Wow, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Right. So yeah, that is it for this video. It has been another long rant. Um, I will say this for the next um couple of weeks. Just check in with me. Make sure. I would say make sure I'm okay. Yeah. It's it's gonna be a tough time, and this is just like a little warning to say, look, I am not doing good. Um, as long as I'm here and I'm streaming every day, then that is sort of a good sign, I would say. Okay, so we're ending on a dark note. Always a good one. Okay, I will see you later on stream. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get this out to you today. It is twitch.tv/Mosef if you want to watch. And I will see you there. Otherwise, tune in next week. I will have another video for you next week. Okay? Enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you very soon. It's much love for me. And I will see ya in the next one.